Now, both of our teams have picked their first 5 members to be sent in to battle. On the top team, the Tyrannical EVs, we have Rising Zera, Assassin SMG, Unholy Knight, Ingle, and Frank the Wolf. And on the other team, that one team, that is literally what their team is named, we have Rudes, I believe that is Eli's username, Creeper, Cairo, and Blade are all in the starting lineup for this first week's match. Alright, if I had to make a prediction, I think this one favors the bottom team just a little bit. The top team is on a substitute, I can tell you that much right now. I know one of their starters is off doing something else. That being said, here it is. History is being made. This is the first match of many CBAT matches. I am sure that this is about to be a game-changing experience. Let's get the match started. Alright, and we are going to start with our bans. Let's see what we have banned first. On the team on the left, what are we... I don't remember which team bans first, but it looks like it's probably Ingle. And Ingle is on a time crunch to make his pick for what Pokemon they are going to ban. And he's going to ban Gyarados. Okay, disabling Gyarados from the opposing team is already a good start. Cairo's going to counter that by banning Leafeon. Buzzswole will be banned by Frank the Wolf. And finally, Meowscarada is going to be banned by Blade. Now Zera is going to have the first pick of which Pokemon he would like to play for this first match. And he's going to opt for Clefable. Clefable is an extremely powerful support, probably one of the best in the game if you ask for my honest opinion. And honestly, I think that is a very solid first pick. We have a counter from the team on the right here. We have Rudes picking Slowbro, one of the most solid defenders in the game. And we also have Eli picking Decidueye for the ranged DPS that it applies. In response to this, Assassin is going to pick Umbreon, and Unholy is going to lock in Inteleon. Now, I'm not sure how I feel about the Inteleon pick from Unholy. I'm not sure who his main is, but we will see if it is going to be able to pay off. Creeper is going to lock in Dragapult, and Cairo will lock in his main, Machamp, and Ingle will go for Venusaur. Which leaves Frank the Wolf with a decision to make. His main, Meowscarada, has been banned. So how will he deal with that? What is his plan for dealing with that? I guess we will see. He has picked Gardevoir. And finally, we have Blade, who will be picking... It looks like he's hovering over Hoopa right now. So let's see if Hoopa is the decision he decides to make. And he does indeed decide to go Hoopa, as his team does need a support. Alright, so we have 3 attackers, a defender, and a support versus 2 attackers, an all-arounder, a support, and defender. Alright, and we have a character switch. Ingle is going to be given Umbreon. Wait, no, he picked Umbreon. They just switched positions? Or, I don't understand how the switch mechanics work. Well, we have our final preparations. Teams are going to move around items and stuff. And we will see what happens here. Alright, so this is it. History is being made. The first ever match of the CBAT. Let's go. This is the first of what will probably be hundreds of esports style matches in this Cupid event, this Cupid weekly event. And here we go. I'm excited. I hope you are all excited as well. So I do like to point out that the top team has 2 snipers and an Umbreon. One sniper being Venusaur, the other being Inteleon. Now, Venusaur does not have to be a sniper. He can also opt to be a bruiser with his Petal Blizzard, or Petal Dance. I don't remember which move it is. I'm sorry about that. I am still learning Unite myself, but it is okay. Alright, so in the top lane, we're going to have Assassin and Zera heading up top. This is an interesting start. I think this is a solid lane, Clefable and Venusaur. I'm looking forward to seeing how that develops. And on the other side, we have Hoopa and we have Machop. Sorry, I almost said Machoke. It's not a Machoke yet. Machop's going to go in and get a stack immediately, and now Zera is going to have to deny him another stack as he's going to try and steal that wild Pokemon, and he does successfully steal the wild Pokemon. Blade is going to be unable to prevent the Bulbasaur from getting a stack, but it's okay because they still pick up the kill and send Bulbasaur back to the spawn. Alright, let's rotate bot as our jungler should be arriving fairly soon. We have Ingle extending a little bit too far with Umbreon, but he's going to get out of there due to the fact he used Mean Look, and these two are going to go back for healing. Now up in the top lane, we have some more action as Assassin is going to get triple teamed between the Hoopa, the Machoke, and also the Decidueye, and they're being forced off from the Altarias, which is absolutely huge. And yeah, he's going to try and get another stack, but Zera's just going to do his best to prevent the stack, and top lane is looking very, very rough for the blue team. Let's check back in on the bottom lane to see what's going on. We have Unholy opting to try his best to pick up KOs on the Bunnelby, and he has done a solid amount of damage to help out his team, and he's going to go for this Baltoy in the middle here, and that's a solid choice. You want to get as much experience as possible, which is honestly fine. And he's going to rotate into his jungle, and I hope he's going to be ready in the center at the 8-minute mark, but it doesn't look like he is. But luckily, Assassin is here to try and get all of these free kills on the Swablues and the Altaria, and it looks like we're going to be able to get most of it here, but Hoopa's going to steal one, and let's check in on Hoopa. Hoopa's just now going to head back to the top lane, and we have a 3v2 top lane as well as a 3v2 bot lane. Let's check the Dracloak, who is the jungler, who has rotated bot here. Umbreon's going to try and use Mean Look to trap them and then get out of there, but he's not going to be able to succeed, and this is another successful lane gank from that one team, and that's just going to be a very, very hard situation to deal with from the blue team, because now the Altarias have spawned yet again, and they're going to just be able to pick up the kills on those Altarias. And this Dracloak is nearly evolved as well as the Machamp, and now we have Dragapult online. That is terrifying to think about. Let's see what we can have happen as we are going to have our first objectives of the day. We have Regice. Regice is a solid Pokemon. It gives health regeneration, which is not the worst, but it also gives team-wide experience, which is very, very crucial at this stage of the game. It looks like our bottom lane is doing their best to play some neutral and footsies, but Dragapult has decided he is tired of waiting, and he's just simply going to run at the other team. And Machoke is going to pick up a KO on the Inteleon. I'm sorry I wasn't able to catch that. And now Machoke is going for score. And these two are only level 6, and that's going to be really hard to deal with when the opposing Pokemon are at higher levels. Alright, and now we have an engagement over here on the bot lane, and they are going to be able to pick up this KO on the Regice basically uncontested. These guys are very, very high leveled compared to the opposing people on the other side. Alright, Hoopa is teleporting everyone to the top now so they can quickly rush this top objective, and this is looking really, really hard to deal with for the blue team. Zera is going to do his best to handle what he can, but it's just going to be a little bit too much here. We have a whole team of Pokemon here. We have 5 people now, and we are going to have Unholy take an unfortunate feint here, but it's okay. We're still trying to fight them off. We do manage to pick up a KO on the Decidueye, and instead of going for the objective, because they've already managed to kill it, they're just going to rotate down, it looks like. Alright, and this is going very, very well for the team on the right. But luckily for us, we have some scoring going on in the bottom lane. This is going to get some crucial experience for these two, and maybe make up the deficit just a little bit. Jingle's going to run away as 4 people are there on him. He's going to ult just the Dragapult, and that's not going to be a very successful play, and he's going to end up fainting. Now these three are just going to head back and take it easy. And we have a big rotation bot lane as 4 players are here. And they're going to try and pick up a KO, but 2 of them are going to feint to the Unite move from the Machamp. And now we have to just... Wait, was it 2 or was it just 1? It looked like it was 2. Alright, now we have to deal with the consequences of this. And they are just playing very, very passively, as the red team is also there, just representing space and making it hard for them to deal with. Let's get in on a frontliner. And Rudes has flashed away. Cairo has also flashed away. Or he fainted. I'm not sure. But it looks like they're actually going to be able to fight off the team on the right here. Look at that. Good cohesion. And this Regice could be going to the team on the left. All 5 of them are there. But here comes Machamp. He's looking for his opportunity, but he's going to back away. He says, it's not worth fighting all 5 of them. That's too much. That's too much for me. I can't handle all 5 of them. All right, we have a Hoopa portal teleporting everyone to the lane, and here we go. Here comes a big surprise attack, and are we going to have a resulting reverse team KO situation? Well, the only 2 survivors so far are Zera and... Oh, no, Ingle just went down, and Zera is going to be the only survivor, and he uses gravity to keep everyone off of this point. And that is just not what you want to see if you're the blue team. They had a glint of hope there. The glint of hope was looking pretty good, honestly. And now the red team is rotating top with the Hoopa portal. And this is going to be a very fast Regieleki from the looks of things. Alright. We have Regieleki. We have everyone here. We are just waiting for a team fight to break out. And we have Dragapult going in a little too far to engage. And they're going to get spotted. But luckily, it doesn't result in a feint or anything. Alright. So we have gravity being used to protect Unholy Knight as he starts trying to opt for snipe shots. And here it is, the engagement we've been waiting for. Alright. Cairo goes in with his ultimate attack, and we have an ult from the Gardevoir picking up 2 KOs. And that is 3 members of the red team dead in a quick fashion. Blade's going to try and prevent any scoring possible, but this is just going to be too much to stop for one Hoopa. And this is going to be an entire goal break and possibly a Regieleki kill. As Decidueye is not going to be able to get up there fast enough. And here it is. The Regi is going to be taken by the team on the right. Unless the Decidueye can snipe it. But just barely. Just barely. Decidueye is unable to get the snipe. Decidueye now having to back away. And we have Rayquaza. It is time to look at Rayquaza. And wait. We have non-shiny Rayquaza, which should probably date this. And we have a team fight already breaking out. We have Dragapult here, and also the Slowbro. Hoopa is down here as well, and it's time for some team footsies. Alright, so we have some long-range shots coming out from people like Gardevoir and also Inteleon. Dragapult is going in, and Rudes is going to extend a little bit too hard, but it's okay. Unholy is in the crossfire. Decidueye is going to feint, and we have a successful flank from the Machamp, killing everyone with his Unite move, and this is an open Rayquaza for the red team, or the orange team. I don't know which one you would like to refer to it as. However, they are orange on my screen. Alright, and this Rayquaza should be a game decider. That is a 100-point dunk from the Machamp. And this is going to be 100 points from the Slowbro. And this is going to be 100 points from the Dragapult. And game 1 is looking like they are going to go. Game 1 is looking like it's going to go to the orange team in this situation. It's going to be very hard for the blue team here to score enough points in time. They have all decided to opt to go bottom lane, and if they are able to pick up a kill here, if all of them happen to have the points necessary to, to make this comeback, it's going to be very impressive. But as it stands right now, I don't think they have the strength. I don't think they have the orange or yellow spheres to score enough points to win this game at this point. And also, they are being forced away. And that is a quad KO. The entire team of the purple team has fainted. And that is going to result in game 1, going to team that one team. It was a very close battle. I have to say, it was a very, very close battle up until the part where Rayquaza spawned. That team kill from the Machamp with the flank was very, very crucial for the orange team. That was arguably even game winning, as it did so much damage and it took out both of the